See you later.
EO, what do you mean you can't complete my order?
I'm sorry, but my supplier suddenly disappeared. I've done what I can, but I have no way of getting what you ordered.
You have to. I've already paid you for them. And I don't take kindly to folks who don't keep to their word.
I know, but what can I do? Hey, do you guys know anyone who can supply these?
Have we seen those things somewhere?
I might have seen them in a shop in Spino.
Really? Thank you. I'll go and check.
Hold on just a second. I'm not letting you get away.
But I can't get your order unless I go to Spino.
Then you guys go and get it for him. I'll repay you, of course. How's this sound for your trouble? It's a deal. I'm counting on you. Oh, did you get them for me? Ah, thanks. Here's your reward. I always keep my end of the deal.
Thanks.
I seriously owe you one. Spino sounds like a place where a guy could really thrive.
Depends on the person, really, but that's certainly true. All sorts of people have found success there, from a well-connected item supplier to a materials processor trained by the very best. Even an argumentative but kind-hearted ex-wannabe junker manages to run a thriving junk shop there.
Wait. Did you say an argumentative wannabe junker? What's his name?
Gite.
It is him! So that's where he went, huh?
What's this? You know.
He's the supplier I was talking about! Oh, I'm gonna let him have it for leaving me with unfinished work.
Now it's getting interesting. I've gotta see this.
Yo! Yo! Yo!
Phew, I just about managed it.
I knew you could do it, Prince. That was some nice driving.
Well, that confirms Ace's prediction. Let's let her know.
How'd my prediction turn out? I'm too scared to hear the result!
I can't tell you if you cover your ears.
Beelzebub! Was Ace right about the race?
Yeah, she nailed it.
Really? Are you serious?
Fiends don't lie.
Oh, what a relief! I did it! I've turned things around! Oh, I knew I had it in me. I'm great at whatever I put my mind to.
She was quick to get carried away.
I've got my groove back. That settles it. I'll set up shop here.
Yay! Can you read my fortune too?
Gladly.
That seems to have worked out.
You just made it up as you went along, huh? Not.
I just believed in you, Prince.
A fresh start. I am reborn as this town's new fortune teller.
Gita! What the hell do you think you're doing ditching your job? A junker almost tore me a new one because of you.
Sorry. I left the wannabe, so I've been laid up recovering from that for a while.
I'm glad you don't associate with those louts anymore, but still.
I hate to get all cheesy, but it's thanks to these guys here. Everyone here's stupid nice, too. It's a place where even someone like me can start a new life, you know?
Must be nice to find somewhere you belong.
Why don't you move here, too? I'll show you around the place.
Don't bother, you big show-off. Moving here's not such a bad idea, though. My rep at the Junkers Market's in tatters anyway.
Okay. I'll introduce you to Mayor Tor once I'm done closing up.
Thanks.
Well, that was easy.
That's one new resident.
This place changed, Gita. Time for a new start for me, too. Hey, what do you think?
What do you mean?
The scenery around town. Don't you wish there was more green?
Honestly, I don't care either way.
Well, you should. Man cannot live on bread alone, you know.
I don't even know what that means.
It means you can't feel truly alive without feeding your soul, too.
True. Now that everyone in town doesn't have to worry about keeping their bellies full anymore, a little greenery couldn't hurt.
Exactly. And improving the sights would attract even more people.
So, you're saying we should paint all the houses green?
No. I'm talking about plants. I want Spino to be lush with greenery, like forest land.
Then how about I hop on over there and uproot some of theirs?
That won't work. Plants need specific environments to grow.
Then what do you want us to do?
I have an acquaintance named Shu who lives in Kentar. She's a botanist, so I'm sure she'd know what'll grow here.
Guess we'll go ask.
Thanks. She's probably hanging around some big tree in Kentar.
Hey! I found us a place to camp!
Really? Well, shall we hit the hay?
Thank you!
Hey, there's a radio tower.
In a place like this, you can see it from far away.
We can use it as a landmark if we get lost.
Good idea. Something about this place is putting me on edge.
Yeah, same here. Be prepared for a fight at any moment.
If their alarm bells are ringing, you know it must be dangerous.
Thank you for coming!
Hey, lady! You Shu by any chance?
Oh my, now what would a demon want with me? If you're here to take me away, can I finish my research first?
Huh? We came to ask about plants. You want
Spino. So that's where the afterlife lies.
the afterlife? Are you off your rocker, lady?
Looks like this isn't working.
Ma'am, we're from a town called Spino in Sandland. We were hoping for advice on raising plants in the desert.
Plants? In the desert? My, that sounds splendid. But while I would love to assist, I am afraid it will have to wait.
Why's that?
A young junker has taken to asking me for money, you see. And since he visits so often, I've grown quite attached. I can't leave him until he's old enough to make it on his own.
Ma'am, are you sure he's not deceiving you?
Don't be silly. He's such a sweet young boy.
Just saying he could be scamming. Never mind.
Perhaps we should look into the matter ourselves.
Do you know where that junker is now, ma'am?
Let's see. I believe he said he's often at Sajida camp.
Got it. Hey, are you the junker fleecing Miss Shu?
What's this about all of a sudden?
Answer the question. You know Shu and Kentar, right?
Course I do. Why wouldn't I know my own debtor?
Debtor? What the heck's that?
Someone who's in debt to you, obviously.
Huh? But aren't you the debtor?
You've got it backwards. I'm the lender. I lent Shu money to help her research ways to breed new flowers.
So the reason you keep asking her for money is...
To collect on interest, naturally.
That's ridiculous. From what Shu said,
I mean, that lady's got nothing but plants on the brain. At best, she probably thinks of me as a particularly fussy one that needs a lot of resources to grow right.
she said boy, so I'd say she considers you more like a son.
Damn it. I just can't help going soft on that woman. I'd usually be a lot stricter. But when it comes to her...
Sounds like you've grown attached to her, too.
Why not just forgive her loan?
Not even I can be that nice. I'm part of a group, you know. If I can't get her to pay up, someone else will make sure she does. Anyway, that's the situation. So, you all want to pay up for her? Don't know the details, but it seems her debt's a burden to you, too.
How much does she owe exactly?
About this much. At this point, I'm just gonna forget about trying to collect the interest. Not a bad deal, huh? So what do you say? Well, I'll be a demon haggling down a debt. Let's see. If you'll take on a job worth roughly what she owes me, I'll clear the debt.
What kind of job are we talking about?
A bunch of wannabe junkers have this spot called the Big Junkyard. They store the scrap parts they steal from us junkers there. Get them back for us, and we're square.
Works for me. That's more my style.
Glad to hear it. Rumor has it that the scrap parts are being stored at the center of the Big Junkyard. Hope that helps.
Got it. Here we go. What's this?
Looks like a decommissioned bot disposal site.
So Forestland has junkyards too, huh?
Forestland isn't all pristine nature, you know.
I just hope there never comes a day when the...
Oh, is that it? Well, so it goes. Nice. Now we can bring it to that debt collector. Nice. One down.
Where's the treasure? Unfazed, huh?
Whoop. Wannabe junkers come here too?
It's a mountain of gold to them. Expect them to defend it.
Gotta be careful, I know.
Yep.
Here we go.
Sweet! Nice going, pal!
So we're square now, right?
The promise is a promise. Tell Shu I said hi, would ya?
Whoop.
Ma'am, about that junker boy you told us about. He sorted out his money issues. He says hi, by the way.
My, is that so? I suppose that means he won't visit anymore. I'll miss his company.
I wouldn't be too quick to write him off.
Anyway, now you can come to Spino, right?
Ah, yes. Turning a desert into a garden. Sounds exciting.
See you there.
Phew. Well, that'll do for now. It's way more rewarding growing plants for somewhere that's bare as can be.
What's taking her so long? Maybe she stopped off somewhere?
Waiting for someone?
Yeah, Plika. We're planning a top secret mission.
What? That sounds badass! Come on, let me in on it!
Huh? What's Beelzebub and everyone else doing here?
Beelzebub said he wants in on our plan.
I mean, I don't mind. But can you keep it a secret from Gramps?
Yup, I swear!
By Gramps, I'm guessing this has something to do with Mayor Tor?
Yeah, we're gonna secretly rebuild his house.
We want to surprise him by making his home all pretty.
Aw, come on. The top secret mission is to do something nice?
But isn't it nice to do nice things?
It's a wonderful sentiment, but it'll be hard to pull off.
Why?
It'll be difficult to keep Tor from noticing all the construction.
Don't be a wet blanket. We just gotta figure out the right strategy.
That's a pretty grown-up way of thinking.
Who's acting like a grown-up now?
No!
Standing around all fidgety. Are you up to no good?
No way! We were just keeping something secret from you.
Well, so much for that.
Shoot!
I'm sorry, Pleeka. I shouldn't have teased you. I knew you didn't have any ill intentions. See, I'm afraid I overheard your conversation. You were planning on sprucing up my home, right?
Yeah, but it was supposed to be a secret. We wanted to surprise you.
Oh, I was plenty surprised at your generosity and maturity.
Wait, so you're happy?
So happy I could cry. I want to share this happiness with everyone.
So why don't we?
How?
We'll make not just his home, but the whole town look super nice.
Interesting. A great idea. I'll lend a hand.
I'm sure BLs wants to help with this top secret mission too, right?
Fine, whatever. But what am I supposed to do?
A large-scale project like this requires a lot of materials. Could you go see Halvar and ask him to get the supplies together?
All right.
Welcome! What can I help you with today?
Sorry, we're actually here to ask a favor.
Oh, which would be...
We're planning some major renovations in Spino, so we're going to need a lot of supplies. And we were hoping you could procure them for us.
Oh, renovating the whole town, huh? Quite the project. Mind sharing the details?
Not at all. So, actually,
A top secret mission, huh? I like the sound of that. I owe Mayor Tor and Spino a lot. I'll handle the materials side of things. Don't you worry.
much appreciated. And if we can help at all, just let us know.
Actually, there is something you could get for me.
What is it?
The fang of a greater desert crocodile. I can get most construction materials on my own. But those fangs are the one thing that gives me trouble. Not only are those crocs rare, but they're fierce to boot.
Bet they're not as fierce as the Fiend Prince.
That's good to hear. But are you sure you don't mind helping?
No prob. Leave it to me.
Thank you! I believe greater desert crocodiles can be found near the Gedji Dragon's Den by the quicksand. It's a dangerous area, so be careful. The crocs live around the Gedji Dragon. If you manage to get a... By the way, feel free to browse... Thank you!
Here we go. That's a huge crocodile!
Attack it from the bot, Prince!
Whoa!
Looks like we're in for a fight. Keep your distance!
Woo! Finally got that Greater Desert Crocodile thing.
Let's go deliver it to Halvar.
Here's the thing you wanted.
Thank you! I'll let the mayor know right away.
Thanks to everyone's help, we've finished preparations.
Our top secret mission will soon be underway.
Yay!
All right, let's get to work.
Ow, 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 ow.
What's wrong? Are you injured?
No, not recently at least. I've been dealing with chronic back pain. You take care of your health now, Mr. Rao. You're getting up there. One false move and it all goes sideways. Speaking of mishaps, do you know Dogged? An old man who lives in Patago village. Wrenched his leg on the job years ago. It's been out of whack ever since. Used to be a delivery man, he says, but his injury forced him to retire. Such a stubborn, prideful soul. I worry about him. That's why I asked you to check up on him.
Huh? Wait, you asked us what?
Maybe there was a request somewhere in there. Who can say?
I think she'd like us to check up on an elderly man named Dogged.
And ask him to come to Spino. Thank you so much.
Shoot. What do we do? The restaurant's closed.
You know how the owner is. Not much we can do about it.
What's wrong, you two? Is the restaurant closed?
Hey there, Rao. Yeah, looks like it'll be closed for a while.
What kind of owner randomly closes shop on its customers?
I don't think Lyrule would do that without good reason.
Well, could you go find out so she can hurry up and open again? We really need this place. It's where we go to unwind.
I can't move a muscle.
Wow, you're sweating buckets. Are you okay?
No, not at all. My legs feel like they're gonna fall off. I've been taking the stairs to try to keep in shape, but my body can't take all this climbing.
We're pretty high up here. A zip line might help.
Maybe Lecto would make one for us if we asked.
Oh? You called?
Perfect timing. Would you be able to make a zip line here? Actually,
No need to explain. Pretty sure I can guess what you want me to do. I'd need some materials before I could start, though.
Materials? I can take care of that. What you need?
I'll be needing this, oh, and that.
Got it. Leave it to me.
I'll do my part and supervise materials and construction. Got the materials for this? Let's see. Yep, all here. Let's get Lecto.
Wow, you managed to get everything. Let's start building.
I'm so excited to see the results.
Hey, what's up with Lyrule?
She's having a cooking crisis. Nothing tastes good, apparently.
That sounds pretty serious. Any idea what the cause could be?
My guess is stress. She won't open up, though. So who knows?
But you have a reason for suspecting it's stress?
Yeah. This happened once before. It was when she was staying in the royal capital. The king heard about her skills and asked her to cook for him. She was so stressed that she lost her sense of taste.
Understandable. Displeasing the king has consequences.
Actually, she said she'd get violent if he said it was bad.
That definitely explains why she had to ensure he liked it.
So, what happened? Did she cook without a sense of taste?
Of course not. Her sense of taste just happened to come back. I think it was the night she heard the bard Orf sing. She made a huge fuss and had me help her taste test all night.
I see. So the music helped soothe her mind.
So, if we bring that Orf guy around, she'll get better?
Well, it'd be worth a try.
Let's bring him here then. I want to hear this guy for myself.
Me too.
Looks like we're headed to the royal capital then.
Ow. Damn it.
Are you all right? That injury looks pretty nasty.
The Gedgy dragon got me. Damn. It's just one failure after another.
You made it out alive. I'd call that a success.
Now give it a rest. I was this close to avenging my buddy. I'd finally found it, and I let it get away. Just my luck. I might never find it again.
Aren't they pretty easy to find? Just go to its nest.
The one I'm after isn't such an easy target. It's very wary and protective. Probably because it has treasure.
Treasure?
Yeah, from money to transmitters. It'll put anything in its belly.
In its belly? Have you seen that with your own eyes?
No, but my grandfather, who was a researcher at the observation site, has.
They would have been constantly tracking Gedgy dragons back then. They must have known how to locate and differentiate individuals. You might find the one you're after if you use their methods.
I would, if the observation site were still up and running. All that knowledge has been lost now, and the equipment's ruined.
Can't you fix it up?
I've fixed what little I could. But the observation site won't run without an antenna.
If we fix it, can we go find your Gedgy dragon?
Find it if you want, but don't lay a hand on it. I don't care how strong you are. You can't defeat that thing.
We won't know until we try.
Yeah? Huh. I thought so.
Grandpa, who are you talking to?
I'm conversing with the land.
The land? Wow, even I can't talk to the land.
I've been getting to know the soil since I was a young'un. It's only natural that I'd learn its language.
Really? I didn't know that was possible. What?
That in this environment, this is the best it can do.
You mean you can't grow anything with it like this?
Let's not exaggerate. I could whip up a few sweet potatoes easily enough, but that wouldn't be enough to help Spino stand on its own.
What if you expand the farmland? Though there's only so much land in Spino.
If only I had those seeds, it'd be a different story.
What seeds?
Back when I was a young'un, before the war started. The Royal Army gave us some seeds. I never cared much for science, so I don't know the specifics. But they modified the seeds with some kind of newfangled technology to make them grow like nothing else.
Would you be able to grow more food if you had them?
Sure. Plenty of crops would be springing up in no time.
Let's get Thief to go nab some from the army then.
Why me? You do.
Hold your horses. You couldn't steal them even if you wanted to. Sandland lost that technology a long time ago. And there's little hope of finding seeds preserved well enough to still use.
True. I doubt many'd have kept their properties for that long.
If there were a place where the technology survived, though.
Somewhere with old technology.
The Lisa battleship might fit the bill.
Oh yeah! The Lisa battleship!
That old thing? Surely that big hunk of junk is defunct by now.
It was still up and running when we last went.
If that's true, please bring back those seeds. For Spino's sake.
Sure. But once you've grown lots of food, share some of it with the Demon Village, will ya? Here we go.
More. I need more. There aren't enough Bororo babies.
Don't have a cow. Speaking of, did yours run away or something?
No, of course not. I've been looking after her. What I mean is, the cow-to-human ratio is all off in this town.
What's the number of people and cows got to do with each other?
More people means more fields. And that's not even taking into account the rising milk demand. Moreover, we need them to transport goods. To say we need them in order to live is an understatement.
Okay, I get it. Remind me never to get you started on cows again.
We understand they're important. It's not easy to get more, though. Not easy at all. I asked Grandpa if he had any ideas. And he said there's a couple who raises Bororo cattle in Mapu Ruins. So I was wondering, could you go see them and get me some more Bororo calves? If you could get them to move here too, then even better.
All right, we'll see to it. Is that okay with you, Prince?
Sure. We're just getting a cow or two, right?
Thank you! I can't wait to make some new friends.
Yeah. Don't know any junker that left a bigger legend behind him.
Hey, maybe I'll be the next legend.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You need to be as strong as Beelzebub to have a chance.
What are you talking about?
A legendary junker called the Junk Millionaire. He started off with nothing except worthless junk. He was able to turn that trash into pure gold.
Turning junk into gold? A likely story.
Well, the only way you become a legend is by pulling off something totally unbelievable, you know?
Sounds like fun. Maybe I'll give it a shot too.
Should have known you'd say that. Here, take this broken bolt. It's unusable and totally worthless. But if you could swap it for something, you will appraise that and take it off your hands.
Huh?
Yeah. Think of it as appraisal practice.
Okay. Anyway, you get the idea. Go swap that bolt for something and show us what you get for it.
Gotcha!
Why, hello, handsome! Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I was actually wondering if I could ask you a little favor.
No.
Oh, don't be like that. Won't you at least hear me out?
Fine, but make it quick.
Much appreciated. It's about the Peachy, you see. It seems they have quite the gift for craftsmanship. Pollock says their ingenuity is a marvel to behold. Which means their furniture must be quite wondrous indeed. I'd like you to visit their village and find a furniture expert who can provide me with some creative inspiration.
No thanks. That sounds super boring.
Are you sure? After all, if I get the inspiration I need, I might be able to craft a stylish piece that radiates evil.
For real?
The The muses are fickle, but their blessings are well worth it.
I mean, I guess I could ask around.
Much appreciated. I'm counting on you. Welcome, Mr. Beelzebub. I'm truly grateful for your patronage.
Patronage?
She wants to thank you for shopping.
Why are you talking so weird all of a sudden?
Oh, doesn't really fit me, huh?
I'm guessing that unnatural politeness is because you need an awfully big favor from us, isn't it?
Right you are! How perceptive of you, Mr. Rao! I actually do have a request to make of you.
What?
It's about some rare giant birds at the abandoned plant. Could you gather some materials from them for me? You told me to leave finding dangerous materials to you last time I got myself in a jam, right?
Oh yeah. Nice going, old man.
I did say that, didn't I?
Well?
Leave it to us.
Woohoo! Thank you! Thank you!
What are you grumbling about?
Nah, it's not that. I'm kinda stressing out right now. Yeah, I'm in a real pickle. This has never happened to me before.
I'll lend an ear if you'd like to talk about it.
Gee, thanks! You see, I want to make a chip, but there's this other chip I need, and it's impossible to get hold of.
Why's that?
It's super rare. It's a Defender chip, one that never received a certain patch. Apparently, there's a Defender that missed the update by mistake, so that's the only bot you can get it from.
You mean you'd have to check each Defender one by one? Might as well give up now, Sonny.
No, it's actually easy to tell which one has the chip. The unupdated bot won't attack you, no matter how up in its personal space you get.
A defender that doesn't attack? Sounds pretty useless to me.
The bots on the battleships were originally just used for communication and support purposes. Stuff like guiding people to their destination, answering basic questions. You could even have them watch your kids for you, apparently. It was only later that they were updated with combat AI and repurposed into the defenders we know. But if my research is correct, there should still be an original communication bot on the Merrick battleship. I don't know any more than that, though. And I'm too chicken to go looking for it there myself. All I can do is grumble about it.
What a pickle indeed. Well, I offered to lend an ear, so I can't shrug you off now.
So you'll go? Thanks, Mr. Rao. Is Prince going with you too?
Yeah, if the old man's going, I don't have much choice.
Awesome! You can try out Merrick Junker's Market. You might find more information about the chip there.
Are you okay? You don't look too steady on your feet there.
I'm fine. Just a little dizzy. I've been kind of overworked lately.
You don't look fine. Maybe you ought to take a break.
But then he won't be able to paint the vehicle.
Yes, but if he falls sick, he won't be able to do anything.
Well, yeah, but...
Can't you employ people to help you out?
I'd need people skilled enough to work at my shop.
And you haven't found anyone.
Well, Lita and Lope in the Royal Capital are both talented. We've painted together before, and they both did a bang-up job. But Lita can be pretty difficult, so I doubt she'd come.
If we bring him over, can you keep the shop open?
Yeah, I think so. We could take turns manning the store that way.
Okay, I'll bring him over for you.
Do you need anything? See you later.
Well, you're. Thank you!
Do you need anything?
See you later.
It's Lita and Lope we're looking for, right?
Shion said Lita can be difficult. Don't go picking fights, BLs.
That's an excellent painting.
No. Lope painted it.
Lope? We were actually looking for someone called Lope. Could you tell us where they are?
Marhan base.
Base? Are they in the military?
Oh, please. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more pampered rich girl in all of Royal Capital High Society.
So then why's an heiress at an army base?
She's in jail, that's why. For painting such a satirical critique of the powers that be. I can't believe her. We always painted together before, and made sure to do it in inconspicuous corners of town. So why'd she have to go and paint in such a blatant spot without so much as a word to me? What the hell was she thinking?
Would you be Lita?
Yeah. What do you want anyway?
We wanted to bring you both back to Spino for Shion.
What, you guys kidnappers or something? Wait, Shion? As in, like, scaredy cat Shion?
Scaredy cat? Yeah, that's probably the guy.
He's in Spino, huh? He's still painting?
Yeah. He's opened up a shop there and he runs the whole place by himself. We came to ask you both if you'd come give him a hand.
Working at Shion's paint shop. Huh. Doesn't sound too bad. Not like we can stay here anymore, after all. But I'm not leaving till Lope gets back.
When's that gonna be?
Who knows? Worst case, she's not coming back at all. Oh, that's right. You guys are kidnappers. How about you go kidnap Lope from that base? I'll gladly go work at Shion's shop if you can get her out.
Who you calling a kidnapper?
If it means she'll come to Spino, just go along with it.
Ugh, fine. I'm only doing this so our bots can get some sweet paint jobs, though.
It's no use. It's all over.
Great! Talk about deja vu.
Don't tell me you've lost your hearing or something.
My hearing? Of course not. In fact, I can hear too well. I can detect even the slightest of differences between sounds. And this lute I borrowed sounds positively awful. If this is the best I can muster.
I'll be the judge of that. Go ahead and sing for me.
Sing? Not with a lute like this. But I can play a bit.
That wasn't bad at all. Right, Prince?
You sure? It felt kinda off to me.
See? That's what I mean! This demon gets it.
Yeah, of course.
Prince, you don't know the first thing about music.
Shut up! Like you do either.
Touché.
If only I had my beloved lute made by the master craftsman Clive. I could enchant even the most ignorant soul with my music.
So you lost it?
Preposterous! It was stolen by those accursed wannabe junkers. Just thinking about it sets my blood aboil.
I see. Prince, what should we do? Seems we need his loot for both his and Lyrule's sakes.
Great. Where are these wannabe junkers anyway?
I believe they're holed up in a cave to the east. However, that place emits strange sounds at night. No one dares approach. Please, do be careful.